Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to be talking about consonant clusters. Consonant clusters that are difficult or bothersome for French people. Let's take a look. All right, let's start with the first word, and that is words that end in LE. Now, typically when French people see this word, or for example, a word like battle, right? Typically when people see a word like battle, they might think, maybe I should add like a U sound there. So it's a battle, battle, or maybe they add a U sound or an sound. So what I want to actually use is the schwa sound, right? So remember we said that schwa sound was like amazing, right? So we're going to be using a little bit there, right? So instead of saying TLE as in tool, I'm actually going to say tull, tull, tull. Almost like if I was writing TUL, tull, but it's not TUL, it's T schwa L, okay? So repeat after me, battle, battle, battle. Now you'll notice that sometimes my T doesn't sound like battle. Sometimes I do it very lightly. This is very common because we don't want to use too much force. So we might turn a T sound into a D sound, and therefore we say battle. It sounds a lot more natural. All right, let's look at the next word. And the last one in this section is reliable, reliable, reliable. Can you say that? Fantastic. All right, let's go to the next sound. In the next section, we're going to be looking at words that end in SM. An example word would be realism, realism. So that ending sound is ism. It's actually the Z. Ism, ism. So you go I and then Z and then connect the Z to the M. Ism. I think a lot of French people, they're not really sure what to do. They might think maybe it's an S, so it might be ism, but even then it wouldn't really be clear. So a lot of them would just clip the last letter and they'll say like realis, realis, but no. So that would be realism, realism, realism. Can you say that? The next example word would be egoism. Again, this is starting off with the E sound. Egoism, egoism, egoism. Can you try that? Now, the last sound is actually meaning focusing on the S sound again. This is once again when the S sound kind of sounds like a Z, right? So when the S is at the end of a word, for example, bag, when S is at the end of the word bag, it becomes bags, bags, right? That is the Z sound at the end. So I think a lot of French people might clip the ending and they'll just say three bag, and they'll figure that the noun is correct, the number is right, and people understand them generally, but I want to clip on that Z sound, okay? So repeat after me, three bags, three bags, three bags. And let's try another noun. 5 pens, 5 pens, 5 pens. Fantastic. And the last word is cards, cards, cards. 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards. Excellent work, excellent work. So, a lot of people say that English and French are so similar. I think we've tried to highlight a lot of different sounds in this unit where there's a big difference between English and French. There are some kind of sounds that English people are used to and some sounds that French people are used to. We've covered consonants and vowels and even clusters. In the next section, we're going to be talking about syllables and word stress. We have a whole bunch of interesting things to do in this course. I'll see you in the next class.